Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. This video I just wanted to talk about, it's my son's birthday today and wanted to kind of reflect and look back. So when my son was growing up, he's 20 now, but 20 years ago, I was a little worried. He didn't start talking until a little later in life. He wasn't fully potty trained until he was like roughly 4 years old. And during elementary school, specifically the early years, first and second grade, his teachers told me he wasn't very attentive. In the first year, his first grade, I kind of pushed back and just told the teachers, it's his first full year of sitting in a class all day. And so just give him some time to adapt. And then the second year, his second grade teacher, same thing. He wasn't very attentive. And they suggested him to go see a doctor, which we did. And then my son started ADD medications. You can tell he wasn't the same when he was on the medications, and his grades really didn't improve at all. And it was tough. My son was definitely more of a challenge to raise than my daughter. You constantly had to repeat things, discipline him a little more. And so as we fast forward, things were all the same. He was doing Taekwondo up until the 8th grade. My son came up to me and told me he didn't want to take the medications anymore. He just told me, he didn't feel good. He didn't feel right when he was taking his ADD medications. And at that point, I challenged him. I challenged him on trying to get all his A's and B's in school without the medication. And if he got nothing but A's and B's in school, we would continue on without taking the medication. And he thrived. He got nothing but A's and B's without taking the medication. And he got A's and B's all through high school until he graduated. And throughout that time, he also negotiated on trying to get a TV and an Xbox in his room. And the same thing applied. I told him if you get one C, I would take everything away. I never got that opportunity to take it away. He performed. He took college credits in high school. He played football. Fast forward to today, he's at a small university down in Oregon. He's going to graduate with his bachelor's in 2.5 years. And he's playing football at the small school down in Oregon. I enjoy talking with him about what he's doing today and what his plans are for the future. As I look back, my first thoughts are, you can't judge or assume based on an early part of a child's life on what their life is gonna look like. I get every kid's different, but you gotta challenge them. Watch them thrive. Both my kids surpassed my expectations in school, and I still continue to coach them in life. My expectations are they will continue to thrive. In the early part of my son's life, I could just assume that he was going to be on these medications for the rest of his life. He was just going to depend on them. That's what the doctors told me. My son didn't start talking until a little later as a toddler. Those are the challenges that I took on, but I also challenged my son to kind of defy the odds. Support your child on any activity they want to pursue or are interested in. If they come up to you and challenge the norm, then accept it. Challenge them back. What I did when he wanted to stop taking those ADD medications. It's not your life, it's their life. Now, as long as they're willing to challenge themselves and push through and be active, let them take on the challenges. Don't be there to coddle them, to babysit them, to hold their hand along the way. At some point, sooner or later, they're going to have to kind of fly off on their own. But what you can do as a parent is support them on their schoolwork, support them on their dreams and goals, carve out time to make sure that they're doing their homework and that they are prepared for school. This is the part of parenting. It's a tough job, but most of us signed up for it. Some of us won't fulfill the requirements of the parent, and we will see the child not be successful in school and in life. For me, I love seeing the development of my kids since they were born. I love watching them grow and prosper. I look forward to seeing what the future brings for my kids. Now tell me your thoughts. If you're a parent, what do you enjoy about it or the challenges of raising a child? Or did you enjoy your childhood? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. Stay safe, be positive, and be happy.